Hi, I'm Mr. Huber, and in this video I would like to show you the graphs of the sine function and the cosine function. As we've seen in the previous video, these are wavy curves. Well, here, look, this is the sine function now. Not only one period length, but all the period lengths, or, well, to be exact, I can see one period length here, another one here, and then the start of another one here, and a partial one here. So several period lengths. But, well, you can imagine quite well, as I zoom out, this will be your sine function. Now look, let's look at this first part. Well, sine at 0 is 0. Then it goes up to 1. At pi it will be 0 again. Then it goes down to -1. And then it goes up to 0 again. Look, this is this wavy curve of my sine function. It's quite important that you know that. So this is in fact pi. So about 3.14. This is 2 pi, 6.28. This is how you draw a curve. Well, I'm going to show it later on with a hand sketch. Now, the cosine is very similar, like this. In fact, it looks the same, but well, it is translated to the right or to the left, as you wish to understand it. Okay, look, at 0, it's at 1. At 2 pi, it's at 1 again. So it goes down at pi halves to 0, then it goes further down to -1 at pi, then it goes up to 0 again, and then it goes up to 1. Well, this is now more than one period length. You can again zoom out, and this is your cosine function, this wavy curve. Well, if I switch on both, you can see it's clearly the same graph, only translated to the right or to the left, because you could move this max over here. You could translate it to the left. Well, that would be the same function again. Or you could translate the red one to the green, onto the green. So it's the same curve, but well, translated by pi halves if you want. Because if you took this max pi halves to the right, you would plot it onto the green graph. If you took the green graph minus pi halves to the pi halves to the left, you would plot it onto the red graph. So it's quite important to understand this. So when you look at the sine curve, you will always look at all the infinitely many periods. Okay, so here the sine curve, infinitely many periods. Okay, well, we've only introduced one period, but well, if you carried on, it would go up again and down again. It's quite natural to understand. So this is in fact the arc length. Look, the x-axis is the arc length, and the y-axis is in fact the sine value here. Or in this case, this is the arc length on the unit circle. Whether you go to the right positive direction, or if you go to the left, that would be a negative rotation, well, which would be clockwise. Counterclockwise, clockwise. But well, it's the same up and down of the graph. So the x values are the radians, the arc length on the unit circle, and the y values are the values of the cosine on that particular for that particular arc length. So the two graphs again. Hope it wasn't too difficult. See you on the next one.